Don't do this to a Cancer man or a Cancer woman. Hi, I am Lamarr Townsend Tarot. I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader. So I can read your birth chart, and I love reading birth charts. So if you would like a birth chart reading from me or a psychic tarot reading from me, I also have other services that I offer. Check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, and purchase your reading directly from my website. Within 24 hours, I will send you an email confirmation letting you know that I received your payment. And then within 1 to 3 days, or sooner, typically sooner than 2 to 3 days, we will get your reading done. Yes, my birth chart readings are expensive, but they are worth it. It's a lot of information crammed into 1 hour. All right. So, with that being said, thank you for listening and watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment, and share. Make sure you also hit the bell next to the subscribe button. Of course, so you get a notification whenever I go live or upload a brand new video. And thank you for listening and watching. Let's get right into the video. So, what not to do to a Cancer man or a Cancer woman? So you know that you can't overwater plants, right? You can give plants too much water and kill them, right? Hear me out. Water is ruled by the moon, all right, in astrology, and the moon rules our emotions. The moon rules our emotional reactions and our emotional instincts. It's often, noted that in spirituality, the emotions are kind of attuned to water, right? Very fluid, very transient, always moving, never really staying in one place kind of thing. With watering, think of watering as love and affection. Giving a plant love and affection. When we drink water, it gives our bodies love and affection. When dogs drink water, it's love and affection. They love when we give them, water, right? Water, water, water. But there can be too much water, all right? You can literally die from drinking too much water. I've never seen it possible. I don't know how it could be possible, but it's a thing. I'm not kidding. Google it. It's a fact. So, what you don't want to do is you don't want to overwater a cancer. Now, hear me out again. Cancers are used to this cycle of overwatering. It starts from childhood. With the mother, all right, the mother is ruled by the moon, by the way. Our relationship to our mother, our mother daughter, mother son dynamic is ruled by the moon in our fourth house. The fourth house is ruled by the moon. And with cancers, the mother, tends to be very important, a very important source of nurturing, a very important source of water in this case, love and affection. So, with cancers, at childhood, one way of making themselves feel better is to seek the affection and love of their mother, or a motherly figure, right? Getting that sustenance, getting that water that they need. Now, sometimes a mother can overwater, their cancer child, all right, such as giving them too much love and affection, which may make them spoiled, all right, may make them bratty, may make them very sensitive, a mother's boy, mama's girl, kind of person where they have to do everything with their mother and mother. Um, but it can also make them very moody, as well if they're not able to get that affection or that love, all right? So, just as much as a parent can overwater a cancer, they can also underwater a cancer as well in that same realm, as not giving them the love and affection that they need, right? Um, so in that case, an overwatered cancer tends to be one who is, needs a lot of attention, needs a lot of affection, tends to not maybe give that affection back so much, it's like they kind of take it and they go in their shell, and they, kind of live off of that, for a while, not giving it back. An overwatered cancer will be very bratty, will be very what's the word I'm thinking of? Spoiled. They may expect things from you. They may expect you to do things, tend to them at the drop of a hat. So, specifically when things aren't going your way with a cancer, what you don't want to do is you don't want to overwater them. All right. Now, in that same frame, a cancer can be stuck in a dynamic of being underwater, which is equally as toxic. All right. Meaning that they're not used to getting love and affection, so maybe they seek relationships where They don't get the love and affection that they crave and desire, and they blame it on themselves, and it becomes a toxic cycle. And they think it's their fault when it's really their programming, to choose people that aren't, aren't capable of giving them that love and affection. Um, so in that frame, you don't want to leave a Cancer longing for love and affection from you, because that also becomes toxic. So you want to give a Cancer just enough water to, just enough love and affection to hold them over. Don't give them too much that they start expecting it. That they, when you don't give it to them and you don't give it to them with the thickness and, you know, the passion that you usually do, they become spoiled. And not all cancers are like this, mind you. But if you underwater a Cancer as well, if you don't give them the love and affection that they crave and desire, you may just have a Cancer that may stray, or may display toxic behavior in a relationship because, they don't feel love, they don't know how to love. I mean, there's just so many different layers to this, and it all stems from childhood. Literally, it all stems from childhood. And this is something I noticed even with myself. I am a Cancer South Node. All right, so if we know anything about astrology, and if you don't know anything about astrology, don't let me know. Or don't worry, I'm going to let you know what the South Node means. The South Node is our past habits that we bring from our past life into our current lifetime. So this is energy that I had, most likely growing up in the past life. All right. An overwatered Cancer probably had a very protective mother or father, specifically mother. A helicopter mom. An underwater Cancer maybe had a mom that wasn't even in the home or wasn't hardly ever in the home. Kind of left that Cancer to their own devices. So childhood plays an important role in the upbringing, of a Cancer and who that Cancer comes out to be. But really it's up to Cancer to break the cycles. I mean, if you've been watered, a good amount, equal amount that you were able to grow at a fast pace and a normal pace. You got the right amount of sun in your life. You got the right amount of water, that love and affection. That creativity. That the right amount of sustenance. Then you had a healthy life. You had a healthy childhood. You're a healthy Cancer. You're a healthy plant, right? But if you've had to come from being underwatered or being overwatered, being on the brink of death, not maybe not literally, but spiritually here speaking, right? Then you've been through some stuff. That Cancer's been through some stuff. I hope this analogy is making sense to someone out there. It's making sense to someone out there. I know. I hope. So it's up to that Cancer to break the cycle of, at some point you have to water yourself. If you can't depend on anyone else, then you gotta depend on yourself. Don't overwater yourself. Don't underwater yourself. Don't overvalue yourself. Don't undervalue yourself. Right? Don't overvalue your Cancer. Don't undervalue your Cancer. All right? Because just as much as you can overvalue them, and they have too much confidence, and then suddenly their world comes crashing down when that confidence meets some resistance. You know, something that they may have not been prepared for since childhood. All right. Whereas you constantly undermine and undervalue a Cancer, you have a Cancer with no individuality. You have a Cancer who may be a rebel, who may be stuck in really negative cycles, depression, anxiety, things like that. They need to be nurtured, they need to be watered. But you've got to break yourself out of that cycle, Cancer. You can't depend on other people to water you. Sometimes people forget. I mean, listen, with my own plants, I forget to water them sometimes until I'm like, ooh, looks like it's dying. Like, I might need to water it. Not good. I'm not saying my plants can't depend on me, but if they could probably water themselves, they would do that. All right? I'm just saying. Or maybe get a better owner. Maybe get a better, person to, maybe I need to hire someone. I don't know, but, I'm just like, I'm hoping this analogy makes sense, not only for someone dealing with the cancer, but for a cancer yourself. All right. Don't do too much. Don't do too little. All right. If you're dealing with a cancer, you can overdo it. They need their privacy. If they've made it clear that they want to be in their shell, let them be in their shell. All right. But if they've made it clear that they need love and affection, they need support, give them that too. All right. And if there's no one there for you, Cancer, to do that, then you do that for yourself. All right. I love you. That being said, love and light. I'll catch you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video, comment, share with your friends and family. Make sure that you also check out my website, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com. You can purchase your reading directly from my website. You can also text me at 703-791-9162. I am available for readings as of the making of this video and beyond. So whenever you watch this video, I'm available for readings, so contact me. Love you all. See you in the next one.